Now today I got the Formuler Z8 Pro, and yeah, we're talking about the Pro, not the previous version. They have now an updated version, and people are constantly looking what is the latest and greatest updates. And for Formuler, the Z8 Pro is here. It's been around for a little bit, been playing with it, done a couple of videos now, and been talking about it. They got some good stuff, and I mean they got some good stuff, guys. So here is the Formuler Z8. The one thing I will say is they are, I don't know if they're going budget on their shipping, but I don't know, they're going budget on their shipping, on their packaging, I should say. Budget on their packaging, but that is okay. What they're not going budget on is some of these remotes. These remotes are super nice. I'm going to show you guys how to program some of these buttons down here and everything. Very solid stuff. Now, the other thing too is they did send me a couple of these silicone remote covers, which are great. I've been playing with them, testing them out, see how they feel in the hand. Really good stuff. I'm saving them for some lucky winners, or if anybody wants these products, let me know. Make sure to check the description below, guys. If you guys are interested in the products that I got, rohasentertainment@gmail.com is my email. It's in the description below. Also in the description below is if you want to get in contact with them and say, hey, I want to buy some of that stuff, let them know, and I will try to get you guys hooked up as much as possible. Just say, hey, Rohas, email them, say Rohas sent me. I am interested in the Z8 Pro or any of their Formuler devices, so make sure you guys check it out. Here we go. Here is the Z8. You do get some batteries from Changhong. Yeah, I never heard of them, so I did pick up some extra energizers. These say they're super heavy duty. So check that out. You do have a quick setup guidebook. There you go. You get your IR receiver, which we're not going to use. HDMI cable, we're going to find out if that cable is high def, and then of course power supply. Simple, basic, and straight to the point. Let's come here now. This screen is, I love their home page, how it looks. Very different from a lot of the other devices, very unique. So it's great what they're doing there. Specs, what do we get? Here we go. So this is running the Formuler Z8 Pro. That's the model. Platform hardware is Big Fish, and it's advertised as 16 gigs of memory. You're left with 12, so that's pretty good. Now you get 2 gigs of RAM, and it does have Bluetooth 4+. Now, as far as your CPU goes, you are running the ARM Cortex A53. It's a 64-bit ARM, and then for your GPU is the Mali 450MP. Now, screen resolution, it is picking up the 1920 by 1080. So that means you get a good high def cable. So very solid. Now, as far as your Android, it is running an Android 7. Oh my gosh, running Android 7. Someone's going to be crying about it. It's not rooted. Now, Android 7, biggest difference is when you download apps from unknown sources. This is the biggest noticeable difference that you're going to see. Apps from unknown sources, you check it on, and that's it. For Android 8, 9, and up after Android 7, when you turn on apps for unknown sources, you have to turn everything on for every single app. It's just a couple extra steps. This one, no steps. Android 7 works just fine for streaming. Now, when it comes to your codecs, this is, for me, it was a little bit annoying because it doesn't look like it's organized. Normally it is, but I noticed they've done this with the Neo, and now they've done this with the Z8 Pro. It looks like they just kind of, I don't know if you want to call it, throw up all the codecs there. So here's all the codecs. You get okay, we're going to start with the audio. You get 3GPP, AMR, ALA, MLAW, Vorbis, Opus, and RAW. I don't see no DTS. I don't see no Dolby Digital. So it does say RAW. I like the Vorbis, Opus, and RAW, your ALA and MLAW, because that does give you that good surround sound stuff. And then some of the translations on there, it's going to be able to pick it up just fine. So you should be good to go. Now, it does got VP8, VP9, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, HEVC, AVC for your audio or for video. And it's got 263, but most important, 264 which will really give you that 4K power. So that's some really good stuff that you got. Again, I'm missing some of the awesome decoders, which will give it even more variety to get some of the latest and greatest stuff, but it should be able to handle it for the most part, all the codecs that you need to play some of this stuff. If you do come here to the Formuler remote, and you there's two versions of this remote. You got your GTV BT1 and then your GTV IR. So if you look at this remote, it has these white buttons here at the top where it says OK, source, vid plus, minus. So that's not the BT1, it's the IR one. It's this remote. So when you do click on it, check this out. We're going to set up the hotkeys. And for the hotkeys, you see how it says hotkey, toggle live, VOD, my TV online, stop media, record. So that's your buttons right here at the bottom. That's what those are, those dots, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots. And then if you go way to the bottom, color keys, that's the keys right up here. So another cool thing is if you're like, hey, I like where it's currently at. We're just going to back out of here. Check this out. Come here to the bottom and click on hotkeys. And this will set up these colored ones. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. So a lot of customization. Now, so I put YouTube here on the front. If you long hold the OK button, it's going to turn gray like this, and you should be able to move it around. And we're going to go to the Rohas Reviews channel, and that should be able to give us some good 4K videos. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here. Stop some apps on your Fire Stick. Commercial looks good. And here we go. Now, right off the bat, it snapped almost right away. So I'm going to hit OK here. I'm going to come up. I'm not trying to fast forward. Where am I going? Where am I going? Hit the more button, hit the 4K option there. And let's look at the quality. And it picked up the 4K right away. So let me back out of here. I'm going to try a different one because that one I kind of like was screwing around and trying to click on something. Let's do this one. We're going to click on this one. It's also 4K. And I'm going to hit OK here. And I'm going to hit the more. And then the quality there. So this one was running 2K. So it was a 2K video. So it picked it up right away. It's actually pretty good. So I'm telling you, lots of options here to choose from. Here at the bottom, you got your settings, and with the settings here, this is where you'll be able to play with everything. With that unknown sources, if you come to the bottom, security and restrictions, unknown sources, toggle it on, and then you should be good to go. I wanted to give you guys a very good basic overview of everything that comes with the Z8. It is a very good device, and I'm telling you guys, the Formuler is stepping up their game big time. Make sure you look in the description below for their contact information. I always put their contact info, that way you guys get hooked up with some good stuff there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I know it's been a lot of information right there. As always, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.